14-year-olds. Oh. What should we do? Do we leave the store?
Oh, for a minute I thought this was just like a picture book.
Okay, so when I played through this game, I stopped by the furniture section, which...
Let's stop by the clothing section now.
Sure. Let's not leave just yet. All these pretty clothes make me feel out of face. Why are they on human mannequins when there's clearly a world run by fucking pigeons?
And it's not a store for humans.
It's out of place, not face. He did it again! He read my fucking mind! Converts even wear clothes like these! Or he just for decoration! The fuck? Shops are always so pretty this time of year. I feel like I'm looking into a different world. They do look a little unreal.
If anyone is at home wondering, Wanker is actually played by 13-year-old Daniel.
That's not what I sounded like when I was 13-year-old. Fuck you.
You can't. Only we can.
This is what happens when I put a sort of... If I had to describe it, it feels like I'm putting a cap on my voice.
Okay.
Like there's literally a cap sliding over my throat. That's how it feels. Do you like... do you like Christmas, Wonka? My family's Shin Buddhist, so I've never... We're learning a lot of interesting things about me today.
This was in the first game.
So I've never really celebrated it, but... I do like it when every bird is all festive. I've got a fucking native. I'm not exactly Christian, but I like the atmosphere too. Actually, I don't think that many people celebrate it for religious reasons. That was a tongue. For some reason I made that a tongue twister. For religious reasons anymore.
Lorry, yellow lorry.
And there's all kind of work this time of year too. I always end up really busy. You dress up as Santa, right? Yup. I'm proud of it. With a mini skirt? Yup. We're learning a lot about Ryota.
Santa
We're learning a lot about Ryota today. Why does Ryota get all the female main character jobs?
Subversion, so much.
Oh, and now I'm gonna go back and play fucking Hatoful to find out where else he plays. He probably wore a maid outfit. He probably wore a maid outfit in the cafe, didn't he?
He gets a job at a transgender cafe.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. That must be fun. I'd like to try doing something cute and high school girlish like that sometime too. I'm not secretly a man. I'm not sure how costumes are high school girlish, but I could refer you. We could get together. We could go together next year. Cosplaying as Santa right before junior year exams.
I'm still
Just
in junior
thinking
year.
about it makes me heart a flutter. Me heart a flutter. I'm turning fucking Irish now. Makes my heart a flutter. There's nothing more to find here. Let's look somewhere else. Alright, where to next? The thefts have gotten into the news. If we ask around, we should find some eyewitnesses.
Even though his store is clearly empty.
Sounds good.
I was like, here's Johnny, only sounds good.
What? Huh? That same glass-breaking sound effect from the first act? Some glass object splinters with a monumental crash behind us as we make for the exit.
That was still
Wanker
voice.
Well, it's like it said we, so the less I have to use this voice, the better. I turn around and meh. Okay, now we need a voice for these two. I think there should be one, both of us, but
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
What are those? They look a little like doves, but not really. Are they? Maybe they are doves.
Marshmallows.
In any case, a pair of bizarre white creatures are bludgeoning themselves against a number of glass Christmas trees and reindeer. What are those? What are those? Are they doves? I'm not sure. I've never seen anything like them.
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
Oh God! The creatures
like a Who concert.
frolic through the Christmas display like fuzzy wrecking balls, leaving behind nothing but broken glass of lost profits.
We came in like a wrecking ball.
There! The white children!
Oh dear, that's no good. You two, where are your parents?
Merry Christmas!
In any case, I'll have to take you to the employees' lounge where you'll be treated with VIP and get some bubbly. Our society does have rules.
Merry Christmas!
The creatures trailed dejectedly after the security guard. What were those? I can't believe people let their kids run loose like that, not answering the fucking questions.
How can I change the subject?
I'd love to see the parents' faces when they get billed.
Was that a pun?
I don't know, we are in the sequel, I suspect.
Billed.
Yeah. I guess Christmas gets everyone pretty excited.
I get a boner.
I guess it's going to be a white Christmas then. Sort of like demons. Wait, what the fuck are my analogies about? Sort of like demons which rampage during the full moon.
They're called werewolves.
Mute and I spent some time asking around town, but no one had ever caught sight of the thieves. Apparently trees aren't just being stolen from outside, but from inside houses as well. If only we knew what the culprits looked like. Gee, I fucking wonder, because we've only seen 2 new characters in this entire thing. Oh yes, some pigeons.
Oh, to press a button. Thank you for your efforts.
We searched around where we had the tree, but we couldn't find any clues. I'm sorry, Mr.
She stole
Urushihara.
the fucking thing.
You didn't see them either, Mr. Urushihara?
Correct. By the time Mr. Kawara and I got outside, the tree was already gone. That said,
Was there something else?
please look at this. Mr. Rabble sent it to me a few minutes ago.
That borderline racist dresser at the end.
Mr. Urushihara proffers his cell phone. A smartphone.
Don't like that shitty cell phone that
Fancy.
Rabu had on.
Oh, thank God, I thought it was a dick pic. Well...
If your dick looks like that, you need to get some
No,
medical
he said
treatment.
He said he got a text picture from...
Oh, yeah.
You... Hold on. You mean these shadows are...
Mr. Blobby.
This is... Yeah, Paramore again.
Mr. Rabble said he took it just before he was rendered unconscious.
Suspicious shadows carrying away the tree. They must be the culprits. Those silhouettes look awfully familiar. But maybe it's just my imagination.
No, it's not.
Apparently I'm also a blonde.
Do you know, I do picture her as a blonde when I think of her.
I'm a proud blonde African American.
I didn't think she was black, but...
She pulled the race card out exactly 5 minutes into a conversation.
Touche.
Is that racist? I don't know. Probably nothing. I wouldn't have gotten this far in the vicious food chain. My fucking analogies are from another dimension. If I worried about little things like that, there are 2 of them. Then they're awfully small, though it's a little hard to see in this picture.
Mr. Rabble has always been one for strange local phones, so it would seem that the resolution is not particularly high.
Excuses.
Maybe he just didn't buy the latest iPhone.
Or maybe it exploded because it was a Samsung, so we had to get a rip-off.
That does
Enough.
seem like him, apparently. I don't... Okay, I don't know what
Even
about
though we
his...
don't know him.
I don't know what about his character would indicate that I think he'd get a low...
Wasn't he the stud that used to go out with that biker girl?
Like, he was part of a biker gang, so I don't know. This would help us a lot, Mr. Urushihara. Thanks, Mr. Rabu, for us too. Thank Mr. Rabu for us too. How is he doing right now?
See, Jingle Bells is in my head now.
Azami is taking care of him. Rabu always seemed a little bit incapable, or is likely in a subtly bad position. Sort of like I was always stuck being a background character. It's not much, but we found a clue. We'll pick up the trail tomorrow morning. Excuse me. I appear to have developed hiccups. Oh, the adventures of being me. Later that evening, at St. Pigeon Nations...
Gonna get a theme tune
Okay.
next.
Now this is the, this was the cool dude, wasn't it? This was your cool dude voice.
He's small, he's got a beard, his balls are very hairy, we know he's very
Okay, on that-
scary.
On that cue,
He's Daniel
I'm gonna
Barton.
take a toilet break, and you can figure out where the hell your cool guy voice was for this one. So remember that at the very least.
So whilst Daniel is in the toilet, I can say anything I like about him. I wasn't allowed to upload all of his drunkenness after I left for the toilet, and post that he started talking about how he wanted to play SingStar and do a lot of strange things. I promised him I wouldn't upload that to YouTube, but I didn't promise him that I wouldn't talk about it. So, yeah. He just rambled a lot about Magic the Gathering, and very strange. I think he was just a bit sad that he wasn't getting laid, and still isn't. Well, I did ask him earlier, apparently he's not found anybody that's interests him and doesn't annoy him and is in the right age range and isn't dead. So that's an extremely selective group of people. Salutations, Mr. Wan. Sorry for that disappointment. It is rather chilly tonight, isn't it?
You're still here, Sakashi Yuya. Sakazaki Yuya, sorry. Haven't you been instructed to leave with the other students, except in emergencies?
I'm vaguely French too.
No, it's supposed to be my Japanese voice, but...
Oh.
Oh, I did.
That sounded like old pervert Japanese man. Oh. Boobies.
14-year-olds. Oh. Just to clarify that joke, before I end up on some kind of register, age of consent in Japan is 14. So that pervert means... I'm sure it is.
Okay.
I don't know why I have a knowledge of the age of consent in various countries, but carry on. Carry on.
There is a little something going on, actually.
Aside from the usual? And what would that be?
There have been orders to investigate the Christmas thieves. High priority.
That's the string of thefts involving Christmas trees, isn't it?
It's not as if they're growing legs and walking away, after all. And it's a little hard to imagine them spontaneously disappearing.
Thank you, Jake.
Sorry.
Well, I don't know what you were trying to achieve there. I don't know why you didn't ask me to do it yourself, but now half of my cider is now soaking into your carpet.
Because I'm a fucking idiotic shit.
Moment.
Interlude holiday.
Now I get a holiday. Wherever I go, I might stay.
Sorry about that. Hey, it's a good job we're not doing fucking face again.
Yeah, that would have been a spectacular highlight.
It would have looked like I was giving you a blowy.
Well,
Probably.
you were attempting to, and then you fell on the floor.
I was not attempting to.
I'm certainly blown away, if nothing else.
Boo.
I don't need you to be my critic.
Nah.
Anyway, ugh, wet patch.
Don't say white patch after talking about blowjobs.
You've clearly spilt my cider on the floor. I will talk about wet patches all I wish. Please proceed with the reading of this spectacular line.
Are you turning into like Steven Seagal now?
I'm trying to decide where the fuck my Japanese accent is going.
And what is a night of... What? And what is a night of sexy and luxurious discussion of sweet holiday love without a sparkling tree? I'm quite happy to take up the job to defend everything the ladies and gentlemen of the town have worked so hard to prepare for this special season.
You certainly seem eager enough. It's good to have a little zeal, but don't go letting your guard down just because the case in question is completely idiotic.
Unlike chasing after 14-year-old girls.
We never know who may have laid traps for us where. That's fucking terrible grammar.
Roger that. I'll carve it into my pigeon heart, Mr. One.
You're a fucking dove. I'll go take a look
still
at a
have
few
hearts.
things then. There is a tree here on campus after all. First I've heard of it. Where is
Oh,
it?
did you read something that I said?
I think maybe I have.
There's a tree set up on campus or something. I was trying to impersonate you, sorry,
I've
sir.
heard of it. Where is it set up?
In the student council room. You can see it from the grounds. Sakuya must want to show off with his big, fine, all-natural tree. He doesn't let anybody touch it, but you can always see it in his window. It's really quite childish.
You notice the adorable picture, like, background on the right. This is how you wear a hat. Or is that a UFO? I don't know.
Ow, my knee.
Nothing wrong with a little vanity while he's still young. To a point, at least.
Anyway, I'll go take a look at the council room and then head into town. How the fuck did I spill? Okay, I was drinking like that. I managed to get alcohol up here, above my eyebrow.
I will just add it to the list of spectacularly weird things you've managed to accomplish this evening. Let's carry on.
Anyway, I'll go take a look at the council room and then head into town. I'll send my report to HQ later.
Oh, apparently he's French as well.
Adieu. Oh yeah, because he's Sakuya's brother.
Is he his brother?
Yeah.
The
It's
Christmas
really bad that I
thief.
remember so much about this game.
The Christmas thieves.
Oh, Christmas Eve. Oh,
Stealing that
Christmas
hound's
Eve.
festivity is hardly an admirable pursuit. I suppose
fuck
I'll see
you,
if I
Aristotle.
can rustle up any gadgets to give some... I am apparently fucking Q! Anyway,
Does that make me M?
that makes you 007.
Devil Scooby Boy, blah blah blah.